Hello, this is Brian Hegney, instructor of game design here at High Point University. So I was playing with my character, or continuing with my character, and realized I made a mistake while I was moving forward, and I realized I want to show you this mistake. Happens to me all the time. And so I want to make sure you are knowledgeable about it. First of all, I want to point out whoops, I didn't lock that layer. There's one mistake, lock base. Select this, move it over here. Okay. You might have asked, well, how do I continue drawing if everything is on top of each other? And I mean, you could, like, hide things, I guess, and create a new layer. I'm going to keep everything in zombie head, though. So the one thing you can do is just select everything and kind of drag it off to the right, right? You don't have to have these things exactly where they are until you're ready. So that's why I wanted to show you that first of all. The other thing is, don't be afraid to kind of move these guides around. You won't need them. If you don't need them, drag them up or select them and hit delete. Yeah, you can delete these. It's fine. And the other thing I want to point out is this is what I did by accident. So I had my base unlocked. Why did I have it unlocked? I forgot why. I think I just did. And I got my zombie head unlocked, and when I went to start, I was going to draw this little red mole. And so I used the circle tool, I drew the circle. I actually went into my fill and stroke and gave it a polar or radial gradient. And giving it a radial gradient, it's a little bit different. Let's zoom in here so you can see it. There we go. Double click. Let me move it so you can see it. There we go. You can see there it is. And it, again, like the rectangle or like the head that we drew, the linear gradient, it went from one end to the other end. So it had two nodes. Well, if you double click anything with a radial gradient, it has three. And now one of them is the center. And so this is the color of the center of that. And I'm going to go ahead and grab that color. And the other ends are the other colors, right? Let me grab the end there. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, those two buttons are it's the same color. And I think you can change this up, though. So one of these, it can be like a cat's eye. Let me make that a little bit clearer by selecting this color and like making it yellow. Yeah. So this is what you can do with, that's why there's two little nodes for the radial gradient there. But I don't want that color for the center. I want the color of the thing. Now, here's where it actually went sour. Okay, because I went like that. Okay, and then I zoomed out. And I went to go, spacebar, move my mouse. I went to go drag this mole over my green head, and oh no! What happened? Some of you said, well, it's below the green head, and all you have to do is select the object. I'll put it right here. Go to Object and Raise. Oh, and it didn't raise it up. Well, what if you click Object and Raise to the top? It still didn't raise it up. Okay, who knows what the problem is? Maybe some of you saw me doing it. I noticed myself doing it. This time. The second time. The first time I didn't. The first time I was like, oh goodness. Now, in my early days of image making, I wouldn't have known what the problem was. There were times when I spent like an hour trying to figure out what was going on. Okay, now I remember. I'm so dumb. I accidentally selected the layer below Zombie Head, which is base. And because it was unlocked, because I foolishly unlocked it, I was allowed to draw on that layer. So this object is below all of these objects because in the layer below zombie head. If I actually raise that layer, remember we can raise the layers? Well, okay, now the mole is above the thing, but so is the background, okay? So now what do? Okay, let's lower that base there. What we can do is select this mole. It's on the base layer. We want it to be on zombie head layer. So we go to layer and we say move selection to layer above. Makes sense? We're taking the selection and we're pushing it up to the layer above, and the layer above base just happens to be zombie head. Bam. When we do that, there, it's now all the way on top. There we go. That's all. I wanted to point that out to you, so I hope that helps you. And now, I think that next time I talk to you, I'm going to have my full head. Okay, bye.